now. What's going to happen? What's the latest news? Well, I'm going to go pull up the news and see what the latest is on TikTok. If TikTok was gone, what would you do? That's the question I'm asking. And because platforms are not what you should be doing if you're putting all your time and effort, you have to create your own platform, your own situation. Like with my show, they can't take it off the air. I can put it on another network. I own all the rights and quality. If tomorrow a social media platform would disappear, what would you do? What if your email list disappeared? What would you do? What That's why you back up all your content. That's why you have all the stuff in different hard drives, and you don't trust a platform, even Google Drive, to save your stuff. You need to have it double backed up, everything. But when it comes to what is totally yours, I guess your email list is probably the most strongest factor. But I'm trying to find out the latest news on TikTok. So I'm going to Google right now, and I'll talk about some other stuff as well. Make sure you like and share this new podcast. We're streaming live on another YouTube channel. You can check it out. Just Neil Haley. Be playing around with that, as you know, some people are refreshing because your followers really don't matter. It's the content you produce. TikTok ban. Let's see what's happening in that latest news. This came from CBS. When would a TikTok ban go into effect, according to CBS News 5 days ago? And it says Americans should lose access to TikTok within 6 months of a bill that seeks to force its Beijing being parent company, the one ByteDance, to sell its stake is signed into law. But the popular video sharing app's potential demise in the U.S. depends on whether the legislation can overcome a number of hurdles in Congress and survive legal scrutiny. Lawmakers have longed to regulate the platform because of its ties to China. They argue it threatens national security because the Chinese government could use TikTok to spy on Americans and weaponize and covertly influence the U.S. public. Like Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, he does all that same stuff. TikTok has reportedly stated that it will deny requests from the Chinese government for Americans' data, and it points to Project Texas initiative that TikTok began in 2022. The House overwhelmingly passed a measure on March 13th that gives ByteDance a choice: sell TikTok within 6 months or lose access to app stores and web hosting services in the U.S. That's just the House. It's got to go to the Senate. I want to find out when it is. But what are we going to do? Well, I'll be fine because I have always listened to Gary Vee, and I make sure I post everywhere. And I need to start posting, I guess, to Snapchat as well. I post to Pinterest sometimes. I got to really be multi-verse, go to every universe, because one platform goes or you get banned, where I almost got banned YouTube based on talking about something that I won't even bring up now because we're broadcasting live on YouTube and all that. The 6-month window to sell TikTok or face a ban would start once the bill becomes law. But if that happens, ByteDance and TikTok would almost certainly challenge the law in federal court, where judges could delay enforcement for months or years as a legal battle plays out. So go figure. It could be 2 or 3 years, guys. So we're all getting nervous, like we're going to cry if TikTok's gone. It sounds like it's going to be very difficult. In short, TikTok users in the U.S. won't be kicked off the app anytime soon. What happens next largely depends on the Senate, where the legislation future is uncertain. Hey, are you surprised the government's not working fast? I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're more caring about the 2024 election. And what do you think? A debate between Trump and Biden, who would want to ban TikTok? Trump would sure as heck, because he has his own social media interests of other platforms. And Biden already said he would remove it. A number of senators have noted the upper chambers moves slower than its counterparts, which passed the measure just 8 days ago when it was introduced. So we're looking at some time, guys. But if you talk to lots of people, everyone's scared. It was another scaring tactic. So TikTok's not going anytime soon. So when I'm talking to people, my latest news is this: keep doing it, keep posting. And if people leave the platform because they're concerned it's going to be banned or China's spying on us, oh well. So you're looking at 3 years. Hey, let's get a financial team together right now. I'm looking for some VCs right now. We'll buy TikTok. Come on now. I know some billionaires right now that want to buy TikTok with me. So I guess I'll put that in the hat. I want to buy TikTok. And would I change things in TikTok? Some things. But I would also say I would buy it and say, forget ads altogether. Let's go with number of users and let's get the content out to everywhere. But we'll find out what's going to happen. But if I'm the owners of TikTok, I'm just going to hold and wait, then put it in lawsuits and all these different things, but don't take your content off of any platform. If you take your content off of any platform, you're missing the point. You never know who's going to see your content. That's why I'm shocked about how well we've done live streaming. Our numbers keep increasing. And thank you, live streamers, for checking me out. I am going to be expanding live stream in April, as I will be going on, I guess, some other live streaming platforms. Why? Because the future of content is creating it wherever you want, when you want, and not be afraid to just start and push record and go. So the article's a lot longer, and I am not going to, what happens if it happens. But guess what? If you really believe, just because it went through the House of Representatives, that the Senate's going to go ahead and sign it tomorrow, sorry, guys, it's not happening. It was, again, a news article, a newsworthy thing to make people worried about losing a platform when ultimately it's years till it happens. But guess what? Everyone has to have front page news. Well, guess what? I squashed that front page news. Keep staying on TikTok. Everyone else, all the experts who will tell you, we'll keep talking about it because we want to get people to listen. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. But if I were you, if you really want TikTok to stay, start bugging your local senators. Start calling them, texting them, tweeting them, saying you're a moron if you vote for this bill. And that's how the government works. Start a big revolution, TikTok stay, and guess what? The Senate won't vote against it. And tell President Biden, you already said you're going to sign this into law. How ridiculous are you for the public? Because TikTok is the only platform where you can get the best organic reach out of any platform on social media. And you want to ban it? Are you kidding me? And these lawmakers, I heard a story, they don't even know social media. Get on social media, guys. Don't ban TikTok. Contact your local senator right now. If you don't know who your local senator is, go ahead, reach out to me. I'll find out who it is, and maybe we can bring them on the show and say, hey, you better not ban TikTok. Because as simple as this, guys, you contact every senator in the United States and say, if you vote for TikTok, I don't vote for you. You lost my vote. Then you've done your civic duty. But the last point I'm going to make is create content. Create content like it's crazy. But ultimately, don't be comparing yourself to everyone else, because it all matters about you. And is social media reaching your audience? Talk to you guys soon. Media Giant Marketing Podcast is soon going to be a regular podcast on the Neil Haley Show. Yes, it's on the Neil Haley Show, but soon a new podcast. Got a lot of big news coming. A streaming deal in the works. I already have a television deal in the works. Magazine soon to come. Oh, the Media Giant is not done yet. Talk to you guys soon.